Hello people of YouTube, it's Deephack here. Very sorry for the delayed start there. I've been having some technical problems. We did this flight yesterday with the iniBuilds Airbus A350, and unfortunately we bumped into one of the WASM crashes that people have been experiencing. However, that has supposedly now been fixed. Today we had an update 1.0.1 for the iniBuilds A350, and my understanding is that the crashes we experienced the other day, and I've actually experienced some others prior, those are now fixed, possibly. So we're going to have another go at doing this little hop from Edinburgh to Stockholm Arlanda in the A350-900. So it should be a bit of fun. We're going to do it on VATSIM again. So we should hopefully have some human air traffic controllers as well. WASM. Yeah, WASM. So what does WASM stand for? It's Web Assembly. It's the way that some of the instruments and so on in the third-party aircraft are now able to be coded. I think in the past you only had a JavaScript interface. They're now doing JavaScript and WebAssembly. So let's see if we can get our Scandinavian livery on here. I'm doing the no cabin variant. Actually, I've already flown the version with the cabin and it was kind of fine. But I'm thinking for the stream, you know, if I can get some more frames, I'll take the additional frames. Thank you very much. I'm not going to bother showing anybody the cabin in today's flight. And yet we're going to start off at Edinburgh Gate 15. Let's see if we can load up. And while we're doing that, I'll load up vPilot as well, so that when the time comes, I can connect to the VATSIM network. And it should all be rather jolly. Welcome to the stream, Frantic. Glad to have you aboard. Hope you're doing well, my old son. As always, let me know about the audio mix. Make sure that everything's okay. I think from yesterday's flight we got everything adjusted with the game and VATSIM and my voice, so it should all be okay. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy coming along for the ride. We're going to be about an hour and 55 minutes in the air, and I've got an off-block time. That should mean we're coming off the blocks in about 25 minutes. However, I don't think I'll even have the passengers loaded by then, so we're already behind schedule. Let me see if I can accelerate things a little bit and get people loaded as quickly as possible. You are entirely full of biscuits, sir. They sound like very, very nice biscuits as well. Shame I don't think I can buy those here in good old Sweden. So, yeah, sadly we need to wait a little bit of time for this to load. Also, I had to delete all of the WASM files. That's what was taking me my time. So, I know that the module regenerates a bunch of those at startup. So, yeah, it's probably compiling a bunch of stuff for all of its instruments and so on just now. This might take a minute or two. Okay, Frantic preferred the louder air traffic controllers. Yeah, when I listened back, they were a little bit quieter. Let's give them a touch more volume this time. There we go. I've bumped them a little. We'll see how that goes. Yes. But yeah, for now, we're just waiting on this loading. So I'll do a little song and a dance in the meantime for you all. Aye. Yeah, sadly sometimes MSFS 2024 is rather slow. In the meantime, chat, feel free to chat among yourselves or ask me any questions that you might have. I am monitoring, and yeah, it should be a bit of fun bringing you all along for this ride. What's today's DCS stream about? Well, John Bloor is in the chat. He can tell you all about it as well. But we're going to be talking about the weapons improvements to DCS. We're going to talk about the WAG's FAQ video, and then there's some community stuff that we're going to discuss as well. So there should be some fun things to talk about today. Yeah. I've had MSFS 2024 do this to me a few times. Like sometimes when you're starting a flight, it just does take an inordinate amount of time. So don't worry, it hasn't crashed. It actually is probably pre-compiling shaders and compiling my WASM avionics components and all kinds of other stuff. And yeah, today, because we're in an Airbus, I'm using my Thrustmaster Airbus side stick and throttle quadrant, so something of a kind of analog for the real devices in the aircraft. Do I like WAM bars? You know, I don't know if I've ever had a WAM bar. So describe it to me. What is a WAM bar? I used to really like double deckers. I like those. I like Whisper. What's the one with peanuts? Star Bar. I like Star Bar as well. Yeah. Don't get any of that over here. Like occasionally you find like a British grocery store and they'll sell certain things like that. But yeah, mostly you just don't get that kind of stuff here. Here in Sverige, it's all Marabou and Coletta sweeties mostly. Up there with the Iron Brew bars. Oh, WAM bars, so they like these kind of sticky ones. I don't like sticky ones. I'm not into that. Gold gets, yeah, in your teeth and whatnot. An expression of absolute majesty. Yes, yes, you did, John Bloor. I got that. And yeah, I can edit the stream title. Although I'm in game just now, so we'll touch that a little bit later, I think. Wham. So I thought a WAM bar would like get really high and then crash its car, but I was thinking of something else. Anyway, am I just amusing myself here? There we go! It loaded at last, and it has the wrong livery. Fantastic. After me specifically choosing the SAS livery, it's showing us the iniBuilds one. But at this stage, it's taken so long to load that I'm not going to try and change it, so sadly, we're stuck with the house livery today. We have to, I'm afraid, get underway. So with that in mind, I'm going to get started with my cockpit preparation. Lickety-split. Make sure that everything actually comes on. There we go. It's looking somewhat promising. Yep, got avionics fans. Cool, that makes me happy. External power can get connected now. Speaking ill of the dead. I know. Okay, ding ding ding. We'll wait for the systems to settle and finish their built-in tests, and then we'll boot up the INSs, and then we'll need to basically immediately get ready with boarding. So, number 1, number 2, and number 3, all in the on position. And let's do the well, actually it's still doing its built-in test. I'll let it take a little bit longer on that. OISE's just booted up, and it's telling us to align the IRS. Okay, so let's very quickly get this going. Well, let's operate the jetway. Is that even going to work? I found the last time that I had to press it more than once. There we go, now it's coming. Okay, and we're going to immediately begin boarding. Let's get everything loaded over the data link. Okay, fuel and passenger numbers are all set. Request boarding. Get my audio panel set up. Interphone.
Boarding requested.
Cabin. PA. We'll pop all of those on. Okay, that's good. Boarding has begun. We've got that going on. Nice. Anything else I need to do on the overhead just now? Crew supply, recorder in ground mode. Seatbelt signs off because we're fueling. I'll leave these signs off. We'll turn on the emergency lights.
Do you want to board crew?
Do we want to board the crew? We're going to imagine the crew are already on board. Because we just do not have the time right now. Nav lights, logo lights on. Do the fire system test. That sounds pretty good. Good fire test. And with that done, we'll get the APU on. And we'll start initializing. So, init. Download over data link. And at this point, we'll go ahead and connect to AtSim as well. Okay, we've got ATIS on 131355. I can hear the luggage being loaded now. Okay, we've received our flight plan. We're going to insert it. Nice. And check the IRSs. We'll have them in 5 minutes. That's good. Departure. Today we're doing a departure runway 24. And standard departure Grace 3 Charlie. Insert that. That's looking good. And we're expecting at the destination to have runway 26, ILS for 26, and standard arrival LTOC to hotel. Insert. Nice. Okay, let's get the load sheet up on here. We've got our numbers. Zero fuel, center of gravity is 30.4. Actually, make it 30.5. That looks good, and that's actually the same as what we had on our preliminary load sheet, so that's looking good. Okay, so back to init. Fuel and load. Let's get these magical numbers in. So, zero fuel today is 175.7 tons. Enter. CG 30.5. Enter. Block fuel, we're taking 20.9 tons today. Boop. Passengers, we have 324. And is there anything else I need to enter? No, and it's calculating everything for me just now. Okay, let's have a quick listen to the ATIS then. So we want 131.355.
Wind 260 at 8. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Ceiling 1400 overcast. Temperature 8. Dew point 5. QNH 1032. Acknowledge receipt of information Sierra and advise aircraft type on first contact.
Okay, so we've got information Sierra. Okay, and ground is on 121755. 121755. Let's get that in. Okay, we're on frequency. Okay, and we'll do the performance numbers once boarding is complete. And we'll have surveillance on this side. Good, 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 good. Oh yeah, let's get the bleed air on. And now we can disconnect external 1. Okay. How's the loading going? It's just started, really. Okay, so I won't bother asking for my clearance just yet. We're still getting everything ready. Alright, let's see if everything goes a little bit better this time. My block time is in 10 minutes. I don't know if we'll be finished boarding by then. Probably not.
Edinburgh ground, good afternoon. This is 101 Golf, currently at Bravo 1, waiting for further instructions.
101 Golf, just taxi onto Alpha, hold Alpha 1 2 for now. Do you have a stand number you'd like?
Taxi onto Alpha 1 2, yes, I would preferably have stand 1 Alpha 1 Bravo.
The cabin's a little bit cold.
101 Golf.
101 Golf, that's no worries.
But it'll be heating up now. It's a big aeroplane, so you do have to expect that it
Alpha 1 2,
can be a bit
101
cold.
Golf.
And you can expect stand 1 Bravo.
Expect stand 1 Bravo, 1 Golf.
What the hell just happened? Okay, right, let me disconnect from VATSIM. That wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know what just happened. Oh no. Oh, good old Microsoft Flight Simulator. What the hell is going on? Right, apparently pressing Alt Space just does random things. Okay, none of this is good. Let's try again. Right. I might do it just an immediate boarding this time and not do the waiting. Oh dear. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, eh? It's all a bit of a laugh. What even just happened there? I had to immediately hit the disconnect because I didn't want to be interfering with anyone else's flying there. And now the sim might have crashed. I think the sim has crashed now. Oh, fantastic. It has. There we go. Ah. Okay, stand by everybody. I'm very sorry about this. This is attempt number 3 doing this flight. This is apparently it's really hard to fly aeroplanes in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. To be fair, before the beta of update 1, it was actually running not too bad, although with some bizarre behavior. The crash to desktop problems have only really started happening since update 1 beta. That was crazy. I need to look up what that keyboard command was. But yeah, I accidentally tapped left alt and spacebar at the same time, and it just catapulted me into the air. So that's cool, I guess. I don't know why you would want that to happen. Oh dear, we're just not getting a break, are we, chat? This is very difficult. Anyway, gonna try again. And this time I'll just instant board the passengers. Because we don't have time for this nonsense. Hopefully we won't get the long load time this time, because everything should already be pre-compiled. But hey, you get to enjoy the lovely loading screen of Microsoft Flight Simulator in the meantime. Oh, that's actually just in... Okay, under what circumstances would I want that? But hey, let's try and get back into business. Oh yeah, and actually, let's see if I can set this livery again. I don't know why it wasn't going to load my livery. So if I flip to one and then back to the other... Yeah, now it's loaded. Okay, that's weird. It's like it's cached or something. Yeah, now it looks correct. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. Let's just take live. That's probably good. Live time, live flight conditions. Edinburgh. Gate 15. Okay, please, just work. Wouldn't it be nice if we just managed to do our flight? Well, thank you very much for sticking with me, those of you who are still in chat. I can imagine this is not the most exciting thing to be watching right now, but hopefully we'll be in business very shortly. Okay, we've got the correct livery now. That's nice, and I am back in the cockpit. Let's get the aircraft prepared, and we'll just do an instant boarding. I'm just going to throw everything on. I wouldn't normally do it like this. I'd usually take my time to set everything up correctly, but today we're so far behind, we're just going to have to go with it. Even while the screens are still booting up, we're going to go ahead and start the APU as well. Yep, there we go. APU's coming up. Still waiting for the OIS to boot. While we're waiting on that, we'll get our audio panel set. Alright, let's get connected to VATSIM. Let's see, what do we have for tower again? What, oh no, it's ground actually. 121755. 121755. Okay, and we apparently don't have a tower. 121755. In the box. Get this ready for squawking. Aye, aye, aye. Okay, ground. It's not kind of booted everything up just yet. Let's go ahead and grab our flight plan. Let's grab our load sheet. Set. And set. And I'm just not going to touch that. We're just going to already have us loaded. So when the time comes, we'll just tell them to prepare. Oh, actually, I think I need to enter my third-party details again. Oh, no, they're already here. Is my connect to Navigraph working? Let's double check that.
Correction, Golf Lima Alpha, continue your taxi, maybe your second right onto Mike, and then hotel for Santa Future.
Roger, continue Mike, and then hotel for 316. Thank you, Golf Lima Alpha. Pilot 502, ready for taxi.
Let's see if GSX wants to load properly. It might need to be rebooted. I think it does need to be restarted.
330, taxi holding point in Delta 1 via Golf. Correction, just taxi on Golf, hold Golf 1 for now.
Sir, your visibility is pretty poor. Could you please say again for lot 502?
No, there we go. Navigraph is connected.
Hold Golf 1 for now, lot 3. Correction, lot 502.
Taxi to Golf 1 via Golf lot 502.
And there, yeah, we're using
Ground,
Navigraph.
hello, Blue Max 50 Papa Lima, ready for taxi.
Blue Max 50 Papa Lima, taxi.
Thunder Helix gunship. I have actually. That's good fun.
Alpha 1 via Alpha, thank you. Blue Max 50 Papa Lima.
Let's get our flight plan initialized. I think we're going to be, yeah, block time is in 1 minute. I don't think we're going to make it.
Runner 653 after the company's pass behind you from left to right, stand 10, you push and start for 3.
Okay, 5 minutes to align.
Alpha company, push started for type.
And departing, runway 24.
Edinburgh Grand, hello. Speedbird 43 Mike, taxi.
Speedbird 43 Mike, welcome to Edinburgh. You can expect stand 18, taxi holding for Alpha 14.
Sorry, say again, you're a little bit quiet, Speedbird 43 Mike.
Apologies, Speedbird 43 Mike, you can taxi stand Alpha 14 for now, expect stand 18.
Roger, taxiing Alpha 14 for stand 18, Speedbird 43 Mike.
Ryanair 3 Sierra Bravo, ready to push and start.
Ryanair 3 Sierra Bravo, stand 2, push and start approved.
Push and start approved to Ryanair 3 Sierra Bravo.
Max 5, 0 Papa Lima, contact Scottish Control 134.775, bye-bye.
Scottish Control 134.175, thank you, bye-bye. Sorry, 775.
Just check the frequency 134.775.
134.775, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have ground now? Yeah, for some reason the GSX controls are not appearing, I don't know why. But
8492, you still with me?
we'll prepare for pushback and departure just now. Okay, this is all done. We should do our performance numbers now. Let's do a takeoff performance calc.
And block 502, you continue your taxi first, correction, second left on the mic, and then all the way on Alpha to Delta.
Okay, 33, 38, 46.
Block 502, taxi second left onto the mic, then Alpha to holding point Delta 1, runway 24.
Taxi on the second left onto Max, then Alpha to Delta 1, Delta 0.
Okay, flaps 1.
You can continue your taxi
30.7.
Alpha, Lima, and Golf to stand 18.
Sorry, continue taxi Alpha Lima Golf for runway for
Hacks
stand 18,
off.
Speedbird 43 Mike.
And you can go back to the runway if you want.
And
I'm happy, yeah,
flex.
thanks.
Flex 44. Okay. Okay, and I guess I should speak to our chappie now. Edinburgh Ground, Scandinavian 2001 with you at gate 15 with information Sierra on board, requesting clearance to Stockholm Arlanda as filed.
Scandinavian 2001, Edinburgh Ground, hello, you cleared to destination Grace 3 Charlie, squawk 7505.
Cleared via Grace 3 Charlie, squawking 7505, Scandinavian 2001.
Scandinavian 2001, you read back is correct.
Okay, so he said 7505. Let's see if we can get off stand not too behind schedule. And we've still got a couple of minutes on the IRS. Deary me. Okay, aircraft's closed up. Oh yeah, we need to lose the GPU and the chocks.
Edinburgh Ground, good afternoon, Eurowings 46 vacated, 24 request taxi.
Lot 502, unfortunately Scottish is closed and you can continue with Unicom 122 this way, bye bye.
122 decimal 8, Eurowings 46, thank you.
Eurowings 46, that wasn't for you, sorry.
Okay.
Understood.
Lot 502, Scottish is closed and continue with Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye bye.
122 decimal 8, Lot 502, thank you.
Earrings 486, welcome to Edinburgh. You can taxi stand 24 via Alpha, Lima and Golf.
Stand 24 Alpha Lima Golf, Eurowings 46, thanks so much.
Ah, we're getting there. Edinburgh Ground, Scandinavian 2001 at gate 15, ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 2001, your number 1 for push, just stand by.
Wilco, Scandinavian 2001. Oh, look at all these chappies all lined up ready to go. Fantastic. Okay, so before start, down to the line, gear pins and covers are removed. Fuel quantity, we have 20.9 tons. Takeoff data is set. Borough ref is set. Adheres are not in nav mode yet, but they will be momentarily. And they are now down to the line. Yay! Okay. We'll close that for now.
653 now.
Okay, and let's get our ANF set up. Airport nav not available. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. For some reason our Navigraph connection is not working. Let's try entering our code again.
It's going to be in 201, correction 2001, after the Eurowings A319 stuck behind you from right to left, you're pushing stuck to cruise. Stand 1.
Once the aircraft passing has passed, I'll push back. Scandinavian 2001. Oh yeah, I see him.
653 on point Delta 1, runway 24 via Alpha.
Delta 124 via Alpha, run into touch.
Okay, nav data's
Good afternoon,
updated.
117 on Alpha.
Let's see if this wants to work now.
117, welcome to Edinburgh. You can taxi stand 4 via Alpha and Echo.
Yay! Okay.
Stand 4 now via Alpha and Echo, each one, thanks.
Okay, he's passed. We can begin our push. Oh, it's all a bit hectic, isn't it?
Easy 8421, ready for taxi.
Easy 842, follow the Ryanair 7378 in front of you, Alpha, correction, Foxtrot, and Alpha, Alpha 1 and 2.
Parking brakes released.
Make
it on.
Delta 6, holding point and taxi. Can you please state the taxi route, please?
No worries, follow the Ryanair 7378 in front of you.
Okay, so doors are closed. Parking brake is released.
Follow the 737 in
Checklist
front
complete.
of me via Alpha.
So,
holding point
ignition.
Delta 1.
We're going to start 1 and then 2. Starting 1. Did I land from orbit? No, I had to start the flight again, sadly. So 30.7 is out of the range, it says? Let's see if we can adjust this.
And on Air 653, unfortunately, Scottish has just closed, so you can continue the Uniform 1 2 for the start of that.
Oops.
I just come 122, I appreciate it. Says fine, touch.
Yep.
Close enough. There we go. And we've got nav accuracy upgraded. Oh, and this guy just made it to the gate. Wow, there's somebody taking off, there's somebody taxiing, there's another one about to taxi. It's busy here in Edinburgh today.
Ryanair 3 Sierra Bravo, ready to taxi.
Okay, engine 1 start complete, starting 2.
1 runway 24 via Echo and Alpha.
Please say again to Ryanair 3 Sierra Bravo.
Ryanair 3 Sierra Bravo, you can taxi holding point Delta 1, runway 24 via Echo and Alpha.
Taxiing to holding point Delta 1, runway 24 via Echo and Alpha.
Turning on the
Ryanair 3 Sierra
transponder
Bravo.
for now as well. Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cabin's ready. Sounds like the packs have just come back on. Okay, engine 2 is avail. That's a good start. Right, going to do flight controls check. Going full down. Oh, actually I need to have the mode selector back in normal. That's why that didn't work. There we go, okay. Full down. Full up. And release. Full left. Full right. And neutral. Gonna push the pedals disconnect button. Rudder full left. Rudder full right.
Over to Unicom, Easy 8421, thank you for your service, have a good day.
And neutral. Okay, flight control check is complete. And release the push button. Let's get Unicom ready for when we're released from here. That's set. After start checklist, please. Okay, anti-icing not required today. ECAM is normal, pitch trim is set, rudder trim is neutral. Checklist is complete. Alrighty, let's go. Flaps 1. Ground spoilers armed. Auto brake set. Taxi lights on. APU bleed can come off. And APU can come off. And at this stage we're ready for taxi. Edinburgh ground, Scandinavian 2001, ready for taxi.
Scandinavian 2001, taxi Lima, hold Lima 1.
Taxi Lima and will hold Lima. Okay, yeah, there's a fair amount of people about today. Actually, let me get my terminal charts up. Airport, and we'll stick that one. Departure, we are Grace 3 Charlie. Let's stick that one as well. And good to go. Okay. Right, so off on the parking brake and away we go. Oops. I forgot I didn't disconnect the tow first. We had a good engine start.
Pit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Oh, I did that last time as well, I think. Yeah, I don't even have nose wheel steering, just as well we didn't try to taxi.
2001, you can continue your taxi Lima and Alpha, hold point Alpha 1
continue Lima and Alpha to the holding point for runway 24, Scandinavian 2001. Okay, hopefully the pushback tug lets go of me any moment now. I perhaps said I was ready for taxi a little bit early, but I'm just very aware of the fact that I'm 10 minutes behind schedule already. Disgraceful.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
She's going to walk away now, and she should be waggling that that pin at me any moment now as she disconnects. Yep, gear pin. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Oh. Okay, she's still not happy with me.
And runner 3 Sierra Bravo, unfortunately, there's nothing further. You can continue Unicom 122 decimal 8.
There we go, now I can go.
122 decimal 8, thank you for your service. See you next time.
No problem, have a good flight, bye bye.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, we're going to go forwards and then take a right onto Alpha. This is the biggest aircraft that I've ever flown, so I need to keep in mind that I need to be careful making the turns here. Oh wow, there's aircraft ahead of us. It's a busy day in Edinburgh today. Makes it all the more fun. Okay, let's get ready with that checklist before takeoff. We'll go down to the line. So flight controls are checked, flight instruments are set, we've briefed, we've set our V-speeds.
2001, unfortunately there's nothing further. You can continue Unicom 122 decimal 8.
Tune 122.8, Scandinavian 2001. Okay, he's disappearing. Takeoff runway, confirmed. Cabin crew advised. Packs as required, which will be off when the time comes. I'm not going to set them off just now. Okay, we've got an aircraft landing. I'm just going to hold it here. Okay, so seeing as how we have no controllers, we're just going to set our cruising altitude, which today is flight level 410. Set. Okay, we'll do a takeoff config check. We get normal. Do a status page, also normal. Everything looks good. We'll set TCAS for above. I don't think there's anything else I need to do right now. I'll move to the next set of stop bars. So, I am monitoring chat. If any of you have any questions you want to ask, feel free to do so. I'm going to pop this actually out of the ANF mode. Ready for takeoff, and I quite like ARC mode myself. We're going to stop here and wait. Okay, signs are on, cabin is ready, ground spoilers are armed, flaps set for takeoff, auto brake is RTO, takeoff config is normal. No smoking, no mobile, and cabin ready is indicated. All the switches are in the correct positions for now. I think we're good.
Going for those Super 2550 on Alpha.
25 whiskey, welcome.
Yeah, I've set Unicom now. Oh, there's some cloud coming, it would seem. So we've got one aircraft on the runway, got one aircraft waiting to enter the runway, and then it's us.
Edinburgh traffic, EVI 421 taking off runway 24 Edinburgh traffic.
This actually looks quite a bit like Edinburgh. There's a cafe that I quite like to visit that's somewhere over here.
Edinburgh.
Okay,
oh wait, runway 24 on one.
Okay, that guy's entering. So I'll make my way forwards.
Edinburgh traffic Alpine 907 for ILS 24, 15 miles.
15 miles, that's a long final. You're not messing around.
Easy 8421.
Okay, I'm going to hold it here on the parking brake, and because we're holding short, we're going to go landing light on, nose light on, strobes on. I'll just give the cabin crew a wee ding dong. Yeah, actually the cloud is coming in. It's starting to get low visibility here. Okay, I'll have my departure chart up. Yeah, so we make this funny wiggle on takeoff. He's running up, I can hear his engines.
Edinburgh traffic, Ryanair 3 Bravo, take off, runway 24.
Exeter, sounds like a laugh.
Traffic, Alpine 907 on final approach ILS 24.
What distance is our friend? He's not showing up on my TCAS. Okay, this guy's rolling. I think we should wait and figure out what the guy on final is doing. Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 2001, holding short, runway 24 at Delta 1 for landing traffic.
The traffic, Alpine 51, Alpha, we're descending for that.
I can hardly hear some of these guys. I'm going to turn that up. Yeah, it really is rolling in, actually. Even just in the time it's taken me to taxi, the visibility is dropping fast. Oh, there we go. Here's our chappie on the TCAS. Yeah, I'll leave it on that mode just now so I can see what's going on around me. So he's coming down, he's at about 2,000 feet. He's still quite a distance out, actually. I probably shouldn't have waited for him, but better safe than sorry, as they say. So I got my flight plan, got my load sheet. Takeoff performance we've calculated. Got my charts. Yeah, I think we're all set. Okay, and the only thing I need to remember now is that once I line up, I need to turn off packs 1 and 2 for takeoff. There's going to be no visibility by the time I can take off here. I can't even see the guy on approach. I should not have waited for this guy. He's only down at about 1,000 feet now. It was not necessary.
Oh, fine. 51 Alpha, will out for turn final, runway 24 at Edinburgh.
Yeah, this is the default MS 2024 scenery, which is based on satellite imagery. And actually, it's not bad. This is pretty much what Edinburgh looks like. Can't deal with more than 3 Scots at a time. Dearie me. You need to up your game. Where's this aeroplane? Oh, do I see him? Yeah, I see him. He's just coming out of the cloud now. There he is. Okay, so visibility is actually very poor. These models that V-Pilot uses are not super good. I wonder if there's any way for me to improve them. Because none of them have liveries and they all look like the same plane. To me, at least. And here he comes. Not bad, not bad. I'll wait for him to call vacated, and then I'll make my way onto the runway. Okay, I'll go and line up now. Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 2001, entering runway 24 at Delta 1 to line up and wait. And there's the next couple of guys on the arrival, but I've got a lot of time before they make it. Okay, looks like our boy is just vacated.
Alpine 907, runway vacated, Edinburgh traffic.
Okay, I'm good to go then. So, pack 1 off, pack 2 off. Let's put that back in purser select. Okay, lights are set. Ecam is all green. Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 2001 on runway 24, rolling. Okay, flex set. Thrust is set, speed is alive. Gonna go 50% side stick down until 100 knots. Okay, 100 knots. Continuing.
On final.
V1.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
We're on
okay, set climb. Okay, and flaps up. Okay, autopilot 1 on. Pack 1 on. Pack 2 on.
Edinburgh Tower, Alpine 907.
Nose light off.
Taxiing to gate 7 via Alpha.
Okay, and up we come. We'd have been halfway over the sea by now. Yeah, we've been a bit delayed, haven't we? Okay, so checklist. After takeoff. Gears up, flap 0, packs are back on. Barrow ref set. Check.
We're on final energy.
And away we go. Can't see shit out the window. And we're in a D-rated climb today, so it'll be quite a gentle climb out. Just going to check VATSIM radar, see if we have any controllers on the way. But no, we don't have anything until we get to Norway. We've got Polaris control for Norway, and that's pretty much it. We don't have anything else. So yeah, we'll have sector control over Norway. If you want to follow my flight on vatsim-radar.com, you can do so. I am SAS 2001. And we're coming up to our altitude constraint here, just above the cloud. Okay, so no mobile, no smoking, seatbelts, landing, ground spoilers armed. Oh yeah, let's clean that up. Don't need the ground spoilers anymore. And let's allow people to turn on their devices as well. They're now allowed personal electronic devices. But no mobiles will stay on. I guess that means it should be no mobile signal, right? I don't even know. I don't know how these modern lights work. Okay, we're going to push for standard. And the same on the standby instrument. There we go. Oh yeah, and something I forgot to do, I never actually set up my secondary flight plan. There we go. We'll leave that all set up. It's a funny little wiggle that we do in this Grace 3 Charlie departure. I don't know why that's the case.
Traffic, get an name and how much still such a traffic, Alpha 5
Edinburgh traffic, Scandinavian 1540 at, on 8 miles from runway 24 on the island.
Is it the bridges? Is that why they have the wiggle now? Yeah. Strange. It's pretty up here above the clouds, but we're going to get a lot higher than this. Or is it the shipyard? Oh, okay. I've got no idea. Anyway, going to release the cabin crew. They can go about their business now. Something that bothers me in Microsoft Flight Simulator is that the bloody weather radars don't work. I don't know when Asobo are intending to fix that. It would be nice if they were to do so. And yeah, no need to do the chrono timer unless you want to, because the A350 does a flight time timer for you automatically, which is very cool. And you can make your own timers as well, which is kind of cool. So yeah, let's say if I want a timer in 00.05.00, enter. Well, that's 5 seconds. That's not what I want. Okay, let's just say 5 minutes. Enter. No, that's still 5 seconds. What is going on here? Is it 5.0? Is that how I do the... I've never done this, but I know it has this feature. 5.0, enter. Oh, come on. 5.00? Trying to demonstrate this aircraft. Let me do it. I have no idea what this thing's doing. 120? 120, enter. Nope, it's always just giving me 5 seconds. Okay, fine, whatever. Give me an oral alert. Oh!
Time marker.
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So if you know that you need to do something in a set amount of time, you can do that. It's also possible to set a UTC time. So current time is 14:48. If I say 1500, enter. There we go. And give me an oral alert at 3 o'clock. It will actually do that, which is pretty cool. Nice little feature of the aircraft. Okay, passing 10,000. Landing lights off. And we can release the passengers. Do we have a checklist for that? I don't think we do. No, we don't have another checklist until approach. So we'll bring up ATC comms on this side, just in case we need it. Speaking of which, do we have station for Polaris? ENOR. They don't mention having CP DLC. ENOR. Okay, let's see if we have a ENOR. No, they're not on the data link. So we'll have to do it via voice when the time comes. How boring. So, up we continue to come. We've got some people pretty much out of range on there. So I hope you're all enjoying this. The iniBuilds A350 in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Really nice aircraft. Hopefully the crashes are now fixed, because that's the only problem I had. Although, like I said, I think most of the crashes are due to this version of the flight sim, but we'll see. Hopefully we get a full flight done. I've done quite a few takeoffs, but no landings really in the aircraft so far, because it always crashed on me. Okay. Got a bit more time on the timer. Oh, we can have a text as well. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's channel Wario and say, "Wah." Enter. There we go. Nice. Alrighty. And can I do fixies? How do I do fixies? I want to make an MSA circle around Arlanda. How do I do that? This is cool. You can mess around with this a little bit. Monitor. Echo. Oops. Nope. Backspace. Echo. Nope. I can't type. SSA. Enter. Yeah, so we get bearing and distance to our arrival point. But how do I do fixies? I want to put a fix in. Huh. Oh, there we go, fix info. Okay, so it's down here under flight plan info. Fix info. Here we go, this is what I want. So let's have Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha. Enter. Give me a radius of 25. Oops. 25 nautical miles. Boom. And that's now set. And if I zoom my map out a lot. Nope, even at 640 nautical miles we don't have the circle yet. Okay. Oh, fantastic, look at this. My timer also shows up on the flight plan. That is really cool. So I'm going to get a little alarm at this point. And yeah, I've got my fix for ESSA. That's fantastic. What other stuff do I have in here? So time. Oh, that's just back to that page again. That's cool. Closest airports. That'd be good for doing diversions. And copy flight plan. Company flight plan report. What's this do? Okay, I don't know what that does. Did I just save the flight plan? No. No, I don't know what that does. Yeah, there's nothing in the database. Oh well, anyway, I'll stop messing around. That's pretty cool. Alright, and we don't need these terminal charts anymore, so let's ditch these and let's get set up for our arrival. So, Arlanda. Yeah, check into ESSA in the flight plan. That's what I thought, but actually that's not how it works. If you click on ESSA, you just get the standard stuff. So, yeah, it's fine. It is a completely separate feature. So anyway, we have an arrival of LTOC 2 Hotel. So, arrival, LTOC What the hell is it? To hotel. So we'll pin that, and then it's runway 26 for the approach. ILS, runway 26. There we go. And the airport itself, we'll grab that, and if we go to our pins, here we are. So we fly this arrival, we do this approach, and then we arrive at this airport. How exciting. Okay. So charts are all set up. It's a very, very easy to manage flight deck, I have to say. They've got a really good setup on here. So there we go, there's our top of climb. And yeah, we're just kind of passing north of Dundee just now. We're not even over the North Sea yet. So Polaris control is on 121550. Let's get that pre-tuned so that we're ready for the changeover. 121550. This is such an... These new RNPs that they have are so easy to work with. They kind of remind me of the ones in the Embraer. But yeah, you've got your VHF, you've got your HF here. Telephone if you're using satellite. You can get your squawk directly here, and you can ident if you have to. It's got a menu. This is mostly just for checking how the data link is set up. And there's a backup nav mode, which you can enable using this push button, just like in earlier Airbuses. But most of the time you'll just have it on the VHF page. Marvellous. And yeah, as you'll notice, climb is pretty slow because we're doing a derated climb. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh yeah, let's pop constraints up on the ND as well. So we should be getting our alarm any moment now. Anything else exciting I can show you all in here? If I go into the main menu and I go to situations, we of course have these fancy situations which you can enable. I'm not going to do that today, but we currently have depressurization, bird strike, dual engine failure and GPS jamming. And in the future they're going to have medical emergencies, unruly passengers and smoke in the cabin. And as with most of these aircraft, you can individually fail different components as well. Again, we're not going to do any of that today. One that's missing that I would love to see is the APU. I'd love to see APU fires and failures, but we don't currently have that in the sim. So. Up we climb in the climb. This is going to be a fairly long one, so you know, feel free to chat among yourselves or ask me any questions you might like to ask. Otherwise, we're just going to enjoy the view. Got an additional cloud layer over there, over the North Sea.
Time marker.
There we go. Ring, ring, ring. Time marker, it says. So, what happens? We hear the bell and we hear the voice say time marker. That's pretty much it. We don't get anything in the message list. Yeah. So apart from that, it's really just, yeah, kind of a handy thing. And if I go in here, we can see, yep, there it is, and we got an oral alert. I guess the text would remind us. Oh, actually, no, now it says time marker reached, so if we don't actually react to it after a while, it's simply going to say the time marker is reached. Yeah, I guess that's handy enough, really. Okay. We'll just clear that out. Oh. Can I not just clear these out? No. Oh well. Forget it. I'll just leave it in place. So, oh yeah, we have an automatic block time and an automatic flight time, which is pretty cool. What does position reporting do? This is kind of cool. Yeah, we get times and altitudes at different reporting points. That's probably good if you're doing like an Atlantic crossing or similar. Nav aids will show us the currently tuned nav aids. We can even tune up ADFs if we want. Okay. And we can even create some presets, that's kind of handy. Okay. Very modern, very fancy. We can check on the status of the IRSs. I can bring up individual IRSs and see their data. The GPS. Yeah. What they're doing. Cool. And yeah, then back to time again. So, yeah. You have quite a lot of facilities in here. It's quite a capable system. Let's leave the flight plan up for just now. And of course we have our vertical profile showing up here as well. All very modern. Okay, and we're over the North Sea now. Wow. Rate of climb is really poor at this stage. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set... we're going to set normal thrust. Because that's a bit ridiculous. Let's get that climb rate a bit more under control. You're allowed to do that above, I think it's flight level 240. You're allowed to pop it out of the D rate if you have to. Even with normal climb power, I'm struggling to get all the way up here, but we'll make it eventually. Oh, that's interesting. I am actually getting some kind of weather return. So maybe the weather radar does work, after me talking S about it. Yeah, that is definitely the weather radar that was showing something up. Interesting. It's a ghost! Ooh, spooky! So... I don't know, does that mean that I should turn on the seatbelt sign as we approach that? I don't even know. What is the weather radar currently set for? What are we actually seeing here? Automatic. Yeah, everything's automatic, so I don't even really know what the weather radar is doing right now. Okay, and up at this altitude we can probably pop the TCAS into all. That's probably good, and yeah, might as well, oops, show the IDs on the screen as well, why not? Something to note, the captain's cursor is this one here with the kind of down arrow and up arrow, and the first officer's cursor is this circular one. So in the real aircraft you can tell who's doing what, like on the shared displays, because of course I can have the cursor in the mailbox here. We can also bring the cursor into the navigational display. I can even interact with points on the flight plan directly here on the ND, which is really nice. It's a very, very fancy functionality, and we simply click to bring it back. That's of course not how the real aircraft works. In the real aircraft you have to use these push buttons to bring your cursor into the OIS, the ND, the MFD, which is this display here, or the mailbox, which is up on the upper part of the ECAM. So just so you're aware. Yeah, there's a bunch of kind of light rain clouds over here on the flight plan. Very, very high cloud. I wouldn't have expected there to be much cloud up here at flight level 410. I'm also very, very surprised that the weather radar is doing anything. I thought weather radar didn't really work in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That said, there should have been a bunch more cloud, so there was a bunch of stuff that didn't appear. So it's obviously not quite working correctly. Okie dokie, we're just coming up on our cruising altitude now at last. You can see there. I think that's pretty close to the maximum cabin pressure differential. The A350 has the ability to fly at these very high altitudes with a lower than normal cabin altitude. It's designed to allow this very high differential, and the idea being that it's more comfortable for the passengers. They don't have to fly with the cabin at such low pressures. It's probably good for the old ear, nose and throat, you know? But that's us. The cabin is leveled off now, and the aircraft is just leveling off also. So yeah, we already have our charts. I guess now that we're in the cruise, how long are we gonna... is it gonna be before we get to top of descent? Top of descent, we should hit that at 1600. Current, yeah, so in about 45 minutes. So we'll chill out for a while, maybe in about half an hour or so we'll begin programming the approach. Sorry, not the approach, the arrival. You've got me on VATSIM halfway across, is that right, Frantic? Yeah, that looks about right. Yep, that's exactly where I am. You can see my name, Edinburgh to Stockholm Arlanda, and I'm about halfway across the North Sea now. In a little while, I'll be making my way into Polaris South Control, which is Norwegian control. It looks like they just opened Bromma, but Arlanda doesn't have a controller right now, so yeah, no air traffic control right now. I'm going to take this moment to have a quick bathroom break. I will return momentarily. Hello, I'm back. So, very much established in the cruise now. we are flying oh so high. Yeah. Getting some sparse returns on the radar here. But I don't think these are anything to worry about. Yeah. Nothing much to do. Just monitor our systems. We're inching towards the edge of Norwegian control. So once I get a little bit closer, I'll tune. I wonder if Alotti is the edge of the controlled airspace. Interesting. That would make sense if it was the case. This en route map doesn't seem to work, but I found that most EFBs and similar, their maps don't work in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, so I don't know what that's all about. Oh, there we go. I'm getting poked. I'm getting poked. Please contact me on 121.550. Okie dokie, and that's Polaris Control. Cool, I'll just make a call there. Polaris Control, Scandinavian 2001, with you at flight level 410.
Scandinavian 2001, Polaris Control, very good afternoon, clear direct Vatex.
Clear direct Vatex, Scandinavian 2001.
Scandinavian 271, descent 4000 established.
Okay, so he's giving me a shortcut here. Let's see if I can find it. It's on the flight plan, but I want to try and do it on the ND here, just for fun. So there's Vatex. I can click it, and I can say from present position direct to. Boop. And yep, direct. We'll do it like that. Insert temporary. And
Polaris, good
done.
afternoon. UPS 56, flight level 360.
Isn't that easy? You just do it directly on the
Polaris
ND.
Control, good afternoon. Cleared Badab 2 November arrival.
Cleared Badab 2 November arrival, UPS 56.
Very nice. I'm approaching a monitored zone. Yes, I am indeed frantic. That is Polaris Control, which is the area control for the south of Norway. Okie dokie. So yeah, let's start thinking about planning for our arrival. Top of descent 1604. Yeah, we still have like 40 minutes, but let's get ready anyway.
Det går fint, du må nok pile på nytt, men clearance still valid, unless otherwise specified. Spurt, da ses vi snart.
So, runway 26, and we're doing the ILS approach.
Aurora 5301, clear direct Bavad.
So, let's make sure that's all inserted.
Aurora 5301.
Yep, this all looks correct. There's our alternate. That looks good. So, with that done, I'm now going to do my landing prep. So, landing
Scandinavian
performance,
271, wind 140 degrees, 3 knots, runway 19 right, cleared now.
sync it off the data link. There's where we're arriving. Let's sync the weather data. Full config, braking mode manual, reversers
today,
yes.
Scandinavian 60 kilo, we are stand 51 also with information Charlie request now for clearance Dublin.
Yeah, this should do nicely, and let's compute.
Scandinavian 60 kilo, Polaris Control, good afternoon.
That gives us a bit of
You're clear to
kilometre.
Dublin, up left 3, Charlie departure, runway 19 left, cleared 7,000 feet, squawk 6033.
That's all pretty good. So with that done, we can now set up the ANF for brake to vacate.
Dublin at lap 3 Charlie
We're going to
departure,
pop into
runway
plan
19
mode.
left, initially 7,000 feet and 6033.
Drop it into zoom
on
mode.
the squawk, Scandinavian 60
Airport map
kilo.
is loading.
Scandinavian 60 kilo, read back correct.
And once
Polaris
that
Control, Scandinavian
loads, we can
221,
set how we're going to land. So here we go. I'm expecting runway 26, so we're going to land here.
Scandinavian 221, push and start approved.
We can zoom in a little bit.
QNH
I'm going to
1021.
see in the dry, we'll stop here. In the wet, we'll stop here. I'm going to take X-ray 3, set BTV exit. That's done. So you can now see blue line takes us down onto there. That gives us 1.6 kilometers stopping distance, and we need 1.4.
Polaris, hello.
At this stage we can enable the auto brake, and we can see on the PFD BTV is pre-selected. And that's it. That's everything we need to do initially. And we'll pretty much go straight ahead, because I'm expecting to dock somewhere in Terminal 5, which is here.
Juliet and Sierra, holding point runway 19 left.
So, this is all good. We can go back to ARC, come out of the zoom, and put it back to where we had it. We are all pre-programmed and ready to rumble. And then we can bring up the terminal chart again.
Aurora 5301, when ready, descend flight level 120.
And let's see what the arrival says for us.
Aurora 5301, descend when ready, flight level 120.
When ready, descend to flight level 130, Aurora 5301.
Flight level 120.
Yeah, this all seems pretty standard.
Flight level 130, Aurora 5301.
Okay, let's download our digital ATIS.
D-line 123, clear the recon for Mike arrival, expect ILS runway 19 left.
Cleared to rebuff for Mike arrival, cleared ILS runway 19 right, B-line 122.
There we go, there's our arrival weather.
Not cleared, expect ILS runway 19
and
left.
QNH 1021. Now with the
Apologies,
A350 we can actually pre-program the baro, even while it's in standard. If we rotate while it's in standard, we get small numbers up here, and that's what we'll get when we pull the knob. So I want 1021.
Scandinavian 60 kilo with Charlie, stand 51.
That's pre-programmed, and that'll disappear. Set.
Scandinavian 60 kilo, push. Let's see, yeah, your traffic code is okay. Push and start approved, position 1-1, QNH 1021.
Okay, that's all set. 2209 knots, overcast at 300, so it's going to be very cloudy, and no significant weather. Nice. Yeah, and we have that sitting in the message record as well. Excellent, excellent. So, at this stage we're pretty much set up for our arrival, although we've got quite a bit of time before we actually get there. Yes, every so often, Mr. Frantic, one must pull the knob. And actually, this is a change of logic in this Airbus.
271, welcome to
in older Airbuses, you pulled for standard, now you push for standard.
Hotel and Yankee.
So that's reversed.
Mike Hotel Yankee, scan 22, scan 20.
That alt spacebar is too easy to press.
123, when ready, descend flight level 120.
I was just trying to do an Alt-Tab there, and I almost did Alt-Space again. I think I'll go into the settings and remove
when
that,
ready for descent,
that control, because that's dangerous.
beeline 123.
Scandinavian 2870, contact Flesland approach 121.0.
Scandinavian 2870, my apologies, say again.
Scandinavian 2870, contact Flesland approach 121.0. Bye-bye.
Scandinavian 2870, contact Flesland approach 121.0. Goodbye.
Skyway 5007, sorry for the delay, ready clear.
Ready.
Skyway 5007, Polaris clears you to Bergen, Lunar 1 Fox departure, runway 24 in use. Squawk 4132, and you can climb all the way up to flight level 120 departure.
Set to Flesland, Lunar 1 Fox 24, flight level 120, squawk 4132, Skyway 5007.
Cross 5007, readback is correct, runway 24 in use.
Runway 24 in use, and we are ready, taxi, Skyway 5007.
Skyway 5007, roger, no reported traffic.
No reported traffic, Skyway 5007.
Scandinavian 39 Whiskey, line up, runway 19 left.
Runway 1 on left, Scandinavian 39 Whiskey.
UPS 56, when ready, descend flight level 180. Scandinavian 39 Whiskey, wind 170 degrees 4 knots, runway 19 left, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 19 left, Scandinavian 39 Whiskey.
Launch control Scandinavian 221, request taxi.
Scandinavian 221, taxi Romeo, Victor Sierra, holding point runway 19 left.
Taxi Romeo, Victor Sierra, holding point 19 left, Scandinavian 221.
UPS 56, so when ready, descend flight level 180.
Good afternoon, Scandinavian 904 Heavy, flight level 390. When ready, descend flight level 180, UPS 56.
Scandinavian 9004, Polaris, good afternoon, clear direct LTOC. Scandinavian 9004, clear direct LTOC, good afternoon.
Polaris, Scandinavian 904, how do you read?
Scandinavian 9004, readability 5, how do you read me?
People having some readability problems, I guess.
Scandinavian 60 Kilo, request taxi.
Scandinavian 60 Kilo, taxi Lima Orange and Sierra, holding point runway 19 left.
Taxi Lima Orange, Sierra, and holding point runway 19 left, Scandinavian 60 Kilo.
Aurora 5301, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1020, free speed approved.
Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1020, and could you repeat last part of your message, Aurora 5301?
Aurora 5301, free speed approved.
Free speed approved, Aurora 5301, thank you.
Skyway 5007, ready, over to you.
Skyway 5007, wind 240
So frantic,
degrees.
when are you going to join me on
knots,
VATSIM?
no reported traffic, runway 24, report airborne.
And do you have the A350?
Reported traffic, runway 24, report airborne. Skyway 5007.
Scandinavian 39 Whiskey, passing 4,000 feet.
Scandinavian 39 Whiskey identified, decline flight level 390.
Flight level 390, Scandinavian 39 Whiskey.
Scandinavian 29 Charlie, clear direct Bavad.
Direkt Bavad, Scandinavian 2 Charlie.
Wow. That's Norway all the way down there. We are oh so high. Yeah, you can see the land mass there showing up on the terrain mode of the ND. I put terrain on the first officer side and I've got weather on my side. Yeah, seeing some peaks showing up there. Very cool.
Scandinavian 60 kilo, give way to company 320 Neo, joining on Sierra.
Give way to the company, I find on Sierra, Scandinavian 60 kilo.
Polar Control, good afternoon. Red Nose 2003 at Garamon. We have data. Request Alpha clearance to Riga, please.
Red Nose 2003, Polaris Control, very good afternoon. Information Delta correct. You're clear to Riga. Mass 75, Charlie departure, runway 19er left. Cleared 7,000 feet, squawk 1437.
Red Nose 2003 is clear to Riga by the Master 5 Charlie departure out of runway 19 left. Initial climb 7,000 feet and squawk 1437.
Red Nose 2003, read back correct. Break, Scandinavian 221, line up 19er left.
Line up on left, Scandinavian 221.
Scandinavian 904 with you, the 390.
Scandinavian 904, say again.
Scandinavian 904, good evening, mid-flight level 390.
Scandinavian 904, oh yes, there you are again. Welcome to Norway, clear direct L-Talk.
Direct L-Talk, Scandinavian 904, thank you.
Good afternoon, Ethiopian 456, stand 40, we have Delta, air A350, clearance to Stockholm Arlanda.
Ethiopian 456 Polaris, good day, stand by. Break, Scandinavian 39er Whiskey, direct Oxat.
Direct Oxat, Scandinavian 39er Whiskey.
Scandinavian 221, wind 170 at 4, runway 19er left, clear takeoff.
We actually have some nasty clouds off to the left there.
Scandinavian 29 Charlie requesting further descent.
Scandinavian 29 Charlie, descent 7,000 feet, QNH 1020.
7,000 feet, QNH 1020, Scandinavian 29 Charlie.
Yeah, a little bit after VATX, we'll probably begin our descent, just so that we're coming in early. Because we are descending from quite a significant altitude.
Descent flight level 90.
Descent Salvo 090, B-line 122.
Scandinavian 60 kilo, line up runway 19er left.
Line up runway 19er left and wait, Scandinavian 60 kilo.
Ethiopian 456, ready clearance?
Confirm.
Ethiopian 456, you're clear to Stockholm Arlanda, mass 5 Charlie departure, runway 19er left, cleared 7,000 feet, squawk 1341.
Clear Stockholm Arlanda, mass 5 Charlie departure, 7,000 feet, 19er left, runway 19er left, squawk 1341, Ethiopian 456.
Ethiopian 456, read back correct. Aurora 5301 via Bavad, cleared ILS runway 19 right.
Via Bavad, ILS approach runway 19 right, Aurora 5301.
Green line to Golf, you are leaving my airspace. Monitor advisory 122.8, have a nice flight.
Advisory 123. Thank you very much. Should have a nice weekend. Greenland to those.
Scan 221 passing 4,000, final 7,000.
Clear event 221 identified, decline flight level 220.
Level 220, scan event 221.
Welcome to the stream, Mr. Yeti. Great to have you aboard. We're about half an hour away from top of descent, and we're going to be making our way into Stockholm Arlanda
negative,
today.
Contact report passing 7,000.
Report passing 7,000.
Scanner event 60 kilo, wind 170 degrees 4 knots, runway 19 left, clear takeoff.
Runway 19 left, clear for takeoff, scanner event 60 kilo.
Did you call UPS 56?
UPS 56, negative. Scanner event 29 Charlie, descend 5,000, where Bavad, cleared ILS, runway 19 left.
Descending 5,000 and via Bavad, cleared ILS 19 left, Scandinavian 29 Charlie.
Scandinavian 39 Whiskey, no further ATC available, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Monitor your advisory on 122.8, Scandinavian 39 Whiskey.
Okay, so just set up some more lines for my minimum safe altitudes.
Scandinavian 221, clear direct Oslo.
Say again for 221.
Scandinavian 221, clear direct Oslo.
Direct to Oslo, Scandinavian 221.
Yes, we're currently on VATSIM. You can track the flight if you look at vatsim-radar.com. I am Scandinavian 2001. That's SAS 2001. As you can see, actually, on my MFD here, SAS 2001.
Climb flight level 360, Scandinavian 60 kilo.
Okay, and we'll be at top of descent probably in about 20 minutes, I guess.
Station calling, transmitting static on.
Airfield stand 456, stand 40 with Delta.
Oh yeah, we should have our arrival figures as well. Let's get them set up. So, performance, arrival.
Ethiopian,
let's
Ethiopian 4, 5,
get the weather.
6. Push and start approved, start to position 20, QNH is 1020.
Let's update this actually.
We can do approach to the west with the GFX profile. I don't know where that's going to lead us, but well, I guess that's okay. Ethiopian 456.
Can I just long straight push, beam the Finnair A350?
So
yeah,
230 for Niner.
I'll do a long straight push. Ethiopian 456.
Thank you.
Aurora 5301 established on Victor left, is runway 19 right.
What do we got?
Aurora 5301, wind
-1.
170 at 4, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Runway 19 right, clear to land, Aurora 5301.
Scandinavian 29 Charlie, via Bava transition. Correct.
1021.
No, you're already cleared. Disregard.
We'll take 200
Private
feet.
5001, identified, report altitude.
6,300, 5007, confirm.
And we'll do a full config landing. Okay.
Private 5007,
That's us, we've got all of our details.
affirmative, now reading 6,300. Climb, we're going up to 120 or just flight level 80?
Flight plan has 80, but we can take, we could try. Initially, we'd like to level 80 and see how that goes. 5007.
Scout 5007, Roger, climb flight level 80.
Bra jobbet. Tack så mycket.
Polaris control, go idag Nordic 01 Alpha, passing flight level 100 for flight level 170.
Nordic 31 Alpha, Polaris, god dag, climb flight level 350.
350 for Nordic 31 Alpha.
November 861 and flight with you, altitude 7,000 feet.
November 861905, Polaris, hello, well. B-line 123, direct Bavad.
Okay, direct Bavad, B-line 123.
Scandinavian 60 kilo, clear direct Klon.
Clear direct to Klon, Scandinavian 60 kilo.
GPS 56, contact Flesland approach, 121.0, bye-bye.
121.0, goodbye, UPS 56.
Center, good evening, Lot 484, look for clearance and to Warsaw, information Delta.
Lot 484, Polaris, good afternoon, Delta correct. You're cleared to Warsaw, Oxat to Charlie departure, runway 19 left. Cleared 7,000, squawk 5315.
Sorry, repeat squawk for 484.
Okay, we've got runway wet. Let's
Lot 484,
let's set that for the auto brake.
5315.
Lot 484 is cleared to Warsaw, Oxa to Charlie departure 19 left, initial 7,000 feet, squawk 5315.
Okay, and I'll check that that's
Lot
picked up by the
484,
BTV.
read back correct. Break, lot 3, Echo Golf, contact Copenhagen, 136.485, bye-bye.
Yeah, that was picked up and it now complains that that's too short. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to choose a new exit because the runway condition is not good
Static
enough.
on the frequency is 136.485.
So we'll need to take X-ray 2,
136.485, dot 3,
set as exit.
VLAN 123, descent 5000, QNH 1020.
Okay, that's better.
Descent to 5,000, QNH 1020, B-line 123.
Scandinavian 29 Charlie, wind 170 at 4, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 19 left, Scandinavian 29 Charlie Heavy.
And then we can re-engage there with the auto.
Aurora 5301, welcome to Oslo, taxi Kilo, stand 11.
Taxi to stand 11. Taxi to stand 11, via taxiway Kilo, Aurora 5301.
Excellent. Okay, that's all reprogrammed now.
456 taxi.
So apparently it's a little bit wet in Stockholm right now.
Look.
456 taxi.
ATIS says that it's 100% wet
Ethiopian
runway.
456, taxi Juliet, Sierra, holding point 19 left.
Juliet Sierra 19 left, Ethiopian 456.
Okay, top of descent in about 15 minutes. I might go down earlier though. We'll see.
Delta 476, Polaris control, good afternoon. Land 123 via Bava transition, cleared ILS, runway 19 left.
Cleared ILS, runway 19 left, land 123.
Okay, QNH 1021.
5001, reading 7, flight level 78 now.
There we go, that's all set. And I'll pre-select it on this one as well. There we go, nice.
Center lot 484, ready for the push-in, start on ground also.
Lot 484, confirm stand 49er.
Affirm, stand 49er, 484.
Lot 484, push and start approved, position 10, QNH 1020.
Push and start, position 10, QNH 1010, 44.
QNH lot 484, QNH 1020.
1020, 44.
Very good evening, Finnair 7 Bravo Victor, descending, flight level 100, passing, flight level 197.
Finnair 7 Bravo Victor, Polaris, hello, squawk 5572, cleared SEBA for Mike.
Can I repeat the squawk for Finnair 7 Bravo Victor?
Finnair 7 Bravo Victor, squawk 5572.
Okay, Arlanda now has its approach open as well, so let's get that pre-programmed. They're on 126.
Mike, was Finnair 7 Bravo Victor.
Aurora 5301, request stand number 13 due to stand 11 is occupied by default traffic.
Aurora 5301, no problem, stand 13 approved.
Thank you very much, stand number 13 approved, Aurora 5301.
Okay, and we'll be able to log into that as well.
29 Charlie, welcome to Oslo.
Because they have CPDLC, so I'll get connected to the data link room a bit closer.
Tango Lima Sierra stand 53.
Thank you very much, Taxi Tango Lima Sierra stand 53, Scandinavian 29 Charlie.
My bad, that's going to be Tango and Lima Center stand 53.
Okay, Tango Lima Center 53, Scandinavian 29 Charlie.
I think there is the station block there as well at the end. Scandinavian 4 Papa Lima, Polaris Control, are you with me?
I am with you.
Scandinavian 4 Papa Lima, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290 for Scandinavian 4 Papa Lima.
Carways 5007, contact Flesland approach 121.0, ha det.
Contact approach 121.0, sky 5007.
Red nose 2003, stand 65, requesting start push.
Red nose 2003, push and start approved, QNH 1020.
Start approved, QNH 1020, red nose 2003.
Copy on 5, line 1 left.
Locked.
Ethiopian 456, line up runway 19 left.
Line up 19 left, Ethiopian 456.
Finnair 7 Bravo Victor, descend flight level 100, expect ILS runway 19 left.
Okay, quick scan it overhead.
Finnair 7 Bravo Victor, descent flight level 100, expect ILS runway 19 left.
Everything looks pretty good.
Descent flight level 100, expect 19 left.
That's as a flat X now, which is probably about the edge of Norwegian control.
Plus control, B-line 123, we're established ILS runway.
Yeah, I'm outside their airspace now.
B-line 123, wind 170 degrees 4 knots, continue approach, runway 19 left.
Continue approach, 19 left, B-line 123.
Ethiopian 456, wind 170 at 4, runway 19 left, clear takeoff.
So take off 19 left, Ethiopian 456.
Scandinavian 221, requesting descent.
Scandinavian 221, where descent flight level 100, cleared Oswald 7 Mike arrival ILS 21.
Descent flight level 100, cleared Oswald 7 Mike ILS 21. Scandinavian 221.
Scandinavian 934, contact Copenhagen 136.485, bye-bye.
What's that for Scandinavian 334?
Scandinavian 934, affirmative. Contact Flesland, no. Contact Copenhagen 136.485, bye-bye.
Contact Copenhagen on 136.485 for Scandinavian 934. Thank you very much for services here.
B-line 123, runway 19 left, clear to land, wind 170 at 4.
Clear to land, runway 19 left, B-line 123.
Scandinavian 2001, no further ATC available, monitor advisory 122.8.
We'll monitor Unicom, good day, Scandinavian 2001. Okay. So yeah, that's me outside of
Scandinavian 4 Papa Lima, clear
the Norwegian
WP3
airspace.
Mike arrival, expect ILS runway 1.
Let's go ahead and tune Stockholm so that we've got that in the box already, and let's begin our descent at actually let's begin at KSD. We'll stay up here a little bit longer. Yeah, still quite a bit of time before we get into Stockholm arrivals airspace. And we can see here we've got confirmation of our arrival on the ND and on the PFD. So on the ND here we've got ILS for runway 26. We're landing on 26. Condition is wet, condition 5. We're going to exit at X-ray 2, and BTV is engaged. We have a decision height of 200 feet on the radar altimeter. So yeah, that's pretty much us. And we're 172 nautical miles to Ekdas. Does Ekdas appear on here? No. So Ekdas isn't even the beginning of our arrival yet. So we've got Ekdas. Actually, that's strange. At no stage does this actually mention LTOC. Have I selected the wrong arrival? Let's check this. No, that's the correct arrival. Interesting. Okay. Fair enough. We're just going to assume the system knows what it's doing. We've got a speed limit before we get to flight level 100, but otherwise we are pretty good. So we're about 58 miles to top of descent. I'll let us get a bit closer before I begin. Everything's looking pretty damn good. And I'll grab another ATIS when we're getting a bit closer in, and we can double check all of our numbers. But we're already pre-programmed, so if nothing changes with regards to the weather and other ATIS information, then we are already ready. The weather radar is not showing any scary returns right now. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll begin our descent at about this point. So I'm going to put in 5,000. It's the first altitude that appears on the chart, and we'll let the aircraft start bringing us down. Okay, 5,000 set, push, and it's going to begin a very, very gentle descent profile here. I usually like to start my descent a little bit early. Okay, we've got an aircraft below us showing up on the TCAS. Wow, yeah. That aircraft started in Istanbul. And he's on his way to Oslo. He'll pass underneath us. Are we doing a news show later? Asks Mr. Yeti. Yes, absolutely. That will start at around about the usual time. I have a tutorial on firing laser hellfires in the Apache with John Bluer, and then immediately after that John Bluer is joining me for the DCS News. So have no fear. Normal service will definitely be present. Early descent saves fuel, says Mr. Yeti. Yeah, I guess that's also the case. So I'm a little bit below my profile, but yeah, hopefully we can stretch this out. The Airbus usually does a fairly good job of intercepting your actual profile further along. Okay, let's get ready with a data link here for Arlanda. Autopilot is off. I didn't turn off the autopilot. Strange. Okay. There we go. We're back into descent and nav. I don't know what happened there. That was strange. We just momentarily lost the autopilot. Okay, I'll get a bit closer before I do my connection request there. Oh, big shout out, by the way, I don't know if other people are aware, but SimBrief actually has an app that you can install for the in-game EFB, and I think this is absolutely brilliant. I can bring up all of my dispatch and flight plan information right here in the tablet in-game. So yeah, here's my flight that I'm flying right now. Isn't that super cool? Of course we have the OIS here as well, but this is kind of fun. I wonder why we lost the autopilot there. That was weird. Anyway, down we come. So I'm tuned to 126655, is that correct? I think it is. 126655, yep. That gets me Stockholm approach. I'll get a bit closer in and I'll hit the data link. Funny thing there, even though the autopilot disconnected, because of the auto trimming in the Airbus, it was completely stable. Literally nothing happened. We still had the auto throttles in. It was still maintaining the descent and the heading. So, yeah, very, very easy to fly. It's probably going to get a little bit dark once we get underneath these clouds. So I'll get ready to adjust the lighting. In the A350, basically all the lighting now is in the pedestal. We have cockpit lighting controls here, all clustered together. Makes life a bit easier. Okay, so I'll do a notify of Arlanda just now. We're maybe too far, I don't know, but let's give it a go. Oh, and that's us intercepting our profile now. We're just onto the green dot for the altitude. And there we go. We got an ATC message. And we're connected. Excellent. We can close that. So we have active ATC ESSE, and we have one ADS-C connection. Perfect. Oh, and what we got now? Descend to flight level 110. Wilco, send. Okay, so let's set that. And clear the ATC message. Excellent. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Makes life a little bit easier. And I can make my own requests here. If I want, in the request page, I can do reports, but we don't have any to give at this stage. And I can even review previous messages. Perfect. Okay, while we're on the way down, let's grab the ATIS again. Fly heading 065. Okay, if you say so. 065. So I'm going to pull, and I'm going to go 065. Clear. Okay, so here we go. We've got an updated ATIS. Let's bring this up on the screen. Yeah, runway's 100% wet. It's chemically treated. 230 for 9er. Overcast 300. -1. 1021. Okay, yeah, nothing has changed. All the status is the same. Okay, so I've made my change as instructed, and I'm continuing my descent to flight level 110. Excellent. So yeah, we get to play around with the CPDLC, which is always good fun. Yes, Tog, there was an update like 15 minutes after my stream finished yesterday, which actually fixed the bugs that caused us to have our crash. So yes, it is indeed updated and fixed. So I'm doing the same flight again, and this time I actually intend to land. We'll see how it goes. We're all configured, we're actually in the descent to begin our arrival at Stockholm Arlanda. Currently, yeah, system says we should be on the ground in about 20 minutes. So yeah, I'll turn on the electronic devices and seatbelt signs shortly. Yeah, down we come. And as before, if you would like to monitor my flight and see how I'm doing on VATSIM, you can visit vatsim-radar.com and look up my flight number, which is here, SAS2001. And you'll be able to see exactly what the air traffic controllers can see as I come on down. I'm going to grab a little bit of lighting just now because it is starting to get dark. So, integrated lighting is high. Going to pop just a little bit of floodlights on here. That'll keep everything visible, I think. Gremlin on the wing. Indeed. Nice golden glow as we descend into the cloud. I'll give you all a quick outside view. I can just about see my house from here. Okay, let's start bringing the range down on the display so we can see what we're up to. Looking good, looking good. Okay, and we're currently on vectors, so we're not flying the published approach anymore. Air traffic control is giving us instructions over the data link, no less. How exciting is that? Can I do a... Oh, speaking of which, descend flight level 070. We'll go. That's set. We'll clear that. Perfect. These damn kids. Yes, yeah, I know. Okay, so we should be landing... System thinks we're landing in about 15 minutes or so. It's probably at this point that we can put the seatbelt signs on. And please put away your electronic devices. Approach checklist. We have done our briefing. ECAM is normal, seatbelt signs are on. We've set our minimums, and at this stage we can leave it. We're up to the line for now. The line will occur when we pass flight level 100. Getting a little bit of jiggle just as well I put the seatbelt sign on, and there you go, you can see our aircraft is now appearing on the chart, so we're getting a little bit closer. As we're getting manual vectors, I'm actually going to jump straight to the ILS chart, because this is the next thing we're going to do. Let me see here. So, localizer, decision height, missed approach procedure, climb straight ahead to 1,500. Yeah, I think we're already set for all of this. That looks pretty good. Alrighty. Turn off your PC. Yes, yeah. Electronic devices have to go off now. Sorry, everyone. Okay, let's get some air brake into this, because we're a little bit too fast. We need to have that speed bled off before we pass flight level 100.
Scandinavian 2001, Stockholm approach.
Stockholm approach, Scandinavian 2001.
2001, good evening. I have cancelled TPDLT because your approach phase now. Descend altitude 2,500 feet, QNH 1021, and information Charlie should be valid.
Descend 2,500 and information Charlie valid, Scandinavian 2001. Excellent, so I don't have any tower, is that the case? I'll need to double check that, but anyway, we're all set. Okay, tower should be on 118,505. Let's see if we can speak to them. 118,505. Actually, he didn't say I was to change frequency yet. He just said that CPDLC was terminated, so that's fine. Okay, we're below 10,000. We're going to pull the knob, which I know Frantic enjoys. Pull that one as well. Landing lights come on. Oh, we can lose the speed brake now. I wasn't paying enough attention there. Okay, so my last instruction was to descend to 2,500, but he didn't tell me to turn or do anything else, so I'm a little bit curious now what's going to happen next. Speed limit was not exceeded.
Scandinavian 2001, turn right heading 160, cleared ILS approach 19 left.
Turn right heading 160 and cleared ILS for runway 16 right, Scandinavian 2001.
2001, runway 19 left.
Runway 19 left, Scandinavian 2001. 19 left, that is not what I was originally cleared for, so we have to do some quick fiddling now. 19 left. Okay, so click here, 19 left. ILS.
Okay, 2001, you can cross the localizer and realign from the other side.
Auto brake off.
Copy. Scandinavian 2001. Okay, so I'm going to go direct to the fix. That's probably going to be the best thing to do. Okay. This is all very exciting. This is not at all what I was expecting. Okay, going to pop on the landing system, and we should already have some data showing up there. I think it's about time we got this speed under control. is all very exciting. Anyway, bar ref is set. Oops, bar ref is set. Checklist is complete. Let's get ready with the landing checklist. And let's buzz the cabin crew. We actually need a bit more speed brake here. We're far too fast. I'm actually going to go 180 at this point.
$2,500.
Okay. So, we're receiving ILS, we're below the glide zone.
You can fly heading 220 now.
Heading 220, Scandinavian 2001.
And 201, continue left heading 190 now.
Left 190, Scandinavian 2001.
201, report when you're established on the local lines.
Wilco, Scandinavian 2001. Okay, we'll arm the localizer. We can lose the speed brakes. We're going to go flaps 1. We're going to arm full approach mode. I'm going to arm the ground spoilers. So, cabin are advised. Auto throttle is on. Auto brake is set. Runway conditions are set.
231, good job establishing there. Contact all on the tower now on 118.505. Arbor head on.
Tower on 118.505, Scandinavian 2001. Go Doug.
Good dog.
Okay, so we're now in tower. Arlanda Tower, Scandinavian 2001, fully established, runway 19er left.
Scandinavian 2001, Arlanda Tower, very good afternoon. Winds 230 degrees, 9er knots, runway 19er left, clear to land.
Runway 19er left, clear to land, copy wind, Scandinavian 2001. Okay, speed's coming down. We might just about manage this. This is my very first time landing the A350, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, and flaps full. So, landing config is green, signs are on, cabin is ready, landing gear down, flaps at landing, ground spoilers are armed before landing checklist is complete. And we're going to knock off the autopilot at about 1000. We got the speed under control just at the last moment. Autopilot coming off. Okay, it's all me now. Very stable, not much wind or anything right now. Okay, we're in landing inhibit. That's good. 2 white, 2 red. Very small movements. The side stick is quite sensitive in the A350, which is generally a good thing, I think.
500.
This actually does look a lot like Arlanda. Yeah, this is actually surprisingly accurate. Well, keep in mind this is a very, very large aircraft, so it does land a lot faster. I'm on managed speed, so the system is flying the airspeed that it calculates is correct. Getting ready to retard throttles.
100.
Oh, getting a bit of oscillation in.
50. 40.
Right slow.
30. 20. 10.
Okay, we're down. Gonna get the reversers in. And we're manually braking because I didn't get time to set up the BTV. Okay, securing the reversers.
Scandinavian 2001, very warm welcome to Arlanda. Taxi to stand Foxtrot 39 right via Whiskey.
Thank you. Taxi Foxtrot 39er via Whiskey, Scandinavian 2001. Okay, off we come. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, so Whiskey, I think, yeah, Whiskey is where I already am. That's good. Okay, landing system can come off. Flaps can come up. I don't know why I'm getting so much flashing here. Landing light off. Taxi light to on. And let's turn on the APU. And around we come.
Scandinavian 2001, amended taxi instructions. Foxtrot 39 right via Whiskey and X-ray.
Foxtrot 39er right via Whiskey and X-ray, Scandinavian 2001.
Wings 4 Charlie Papa ready for taxi.
I now need to figure out where
Zero
the hell he's
Wings
taking
4
me.
Charlie Papa, taxi to holding point at runway 19 right.
Where is he taking me? Let's go slow, so I have some time.
Right, Wings 4 Charlie Papa.
So I'm on Whiskey. Where the hell am I? Here I am. Okay, so Whiskey and X-ray. Okay, so I'm basically going all the way along to the end, and I'm going along here. Okay, I think I understand where I'm going now. Okay, so we can disarm the spoilers, and let's run the after landing checklist. Spoilers disarmed, flaps 0, and APU has been started. Checked. So, quite a long taxi today. Okay, we'll pop on the APU bleed here. Strobes can go off. And the rest of the systems we can leave on for now. So yeah, we're going to go all the way along here. We're going to turn left onto X-ray. And after that, I'm going to need some parking information. Let's see here. Parking stands. Yeah, okay. So he said Foxtrot 39er, which is going to put me here. Okay, I see. So we're going to go up here, around here, and then down here. Okay. Okay, I think I can just about manage that.
Arlanda Tower, Michael, Scandinavian 595, stand Foxtrot 36 right, information Charlie, request I4 to Helsinki.
Scandinavian 595, Arlanda Tower, a very good afternoon. Okay, to Helsinki via the 236 Golf departure, 5,000 feet, squawk 5305, QNH 1021.
Helsinki, 236 Golf departure, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 5305 and QNH 1021 for Scandinavian 595.
Scandinavian 595, read back correct.
So, welcome to Stockholm Arlanda, everybody. We made it. It's a somewhat longer taxi all the way back. Okay, we should show up on this chart any moment now. maintenance hangars off to our left here. Aye, aye, aye. That was exciting. Change of runway when I wasn't expecting it, and I didn't even have time to set up the braking properly, so I had to do it manually. But yeah, I made use of the reversers just to make it as easy on me as possible. Okay, so not the first left, but the second left onto X-ray. We're actually not showing up on the chart. I would have thought that our little icon would show up on the chart. I guess not. Take it slow. So, now we're on to X-ray.
Zeroing for Charlie Papa, are you ready for departure?
Ready for departure, Rory, for Charlie Papa.
So that's Zulu Tango, which is here. We need to go 1, 2, 3 more exits.
Right, cleared for takeoff.
And then I'll be in Terminal 5.
Cleared for takeoff, Rory, for Charlie Papa.
Yeah, I'm going to be over here somewhere. Oh yeah, I've turned off all of the AI aircraft, so no more nonsense. Everything should be much more normal now. So I'm wanting to take Zulu Papa as my intersection. Zulu Papa, and then it's the very first. I'm on 39er left. Cool, alrighty. So, Zulu Papa, not this left, but the next left. So I think I'm turning left here. This will be a rare thing, me actually being able to follow air traffic control instructions properly to get to my gate. So let's bring the speed down for our turn. We're almost at our destination. Now, passengers, I know you're all very eager to undo your seatbelts, but don't do so until the aircraft has stopped moving. Okay. Taxi light's going to come off so we don't blind the ground crew. And this should be...
Zeroing for Charlie Papa, contact Stockholm approach 126.655.
126.655, rolling for Charlie Papa, channel video.
Okay,
in we come. I didn't line that up perfectly. I did not line that up perfectly, but anyway, we're going to try our best here. We're at least in the correct place, so that's good. Right. I think we can stop it there. And, okay, so. Parking brake is set. Everything looks pretty good. Let's shut down. Beacon light can come off. Seatbelt sign can come off. Okay.
Reporting requested.
Is the jetway actually going to connect, or is it going to do something else? I don't know if the jetway is going to work for us. Stockholm Arlanda ground, Scandinavian 2001 is on the blocks at Foxtrot 3, 9er left.
Thanks for flying Arlanda, see you next time.
Tack så mycket, hej då.
Right.
Okay, so let's get the chocks in. Let's get the GPU.
There are no passenger stairs. You will not see passengers
Okie dokie. We made it! Okay, we can go back onto Unicom now. 1, 2, 2.
Good evening, Scandinavian 4.
Okay, we're off that now. We can disable surveillance. Yeah, how do I turn that off? Do I just hit these buttons here? So, standby. Confirm. Okay, TCAS is standby. Weather radar can go to off. No, we don't want any of that. Yep, this is all off. Flap. TOS can stay on. Transponder goes to standby. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's everything now the way it should be. Flight directors can come off. I'll deselect my little selections there. Okay, let's get the ground power connected. Oh, no, don't turn off the batteries. it's the fuel tanks, sorry, the fuel pumps I wanted to turn off. It's good. These can go back to auto. Beacon lights off. All these lights are off. That's good. Okay, nothing else to do just now. We're just waiting for deboarding. Yeah, excellent. So I hope you all enjoyed that chat. Was that good fun? Something a little bit different there. And yes, I can confirm that it works perfectly now. Now that they've fixed the WASM bugs that they had previously, we now don't have any further problems. That was a very smooth flight. So we've got external power, parking brake is on, no smoking, no mobile. ADSB traffic is on, APU bleeds are on, cabin is ready. We're just waiting for the deboarding now. Yeah, deboarding doesn't take nearly as long as anything else. Can I operate this jetway? Ah, right, it wouldn't let me. Okay, fine. Fine. See if I care. I'm just going to disconnect from VATSIM at this time. Yes. No more Alt F4 F4ing the aircraft for sure. That's interesting. The pavement says Foxtrot 39 left, but the sign here says Foxtrot 36 left. So I think we need to fix this scenery. There's something wrong with it. An oversized 737. Well, this aircraft is significantly larger than a 737. Like I had 324 people on board today, and that wasn't even at full. So it is a very, very big boy. Okay, and I'm going to leave the aircraft in a turnaround state today. Let's deactivate the crew oxygen. We're not going to need that. And yeah, it's just a waiting game now. Actually, yeah, what does it say on the ANF for this stand? Yeah, the ANF says this is 39 left, so, yeah. Weird. Just the scenery. The scenery in Microsoft Flight Simulator is a bit skew-iffy. It's a very nice looking aircraft, I think. I like these, you know, these really big swooping wings, the big sharklets, very, very large Trent engines on these. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. And this Scandinavian paint job is pretty nice, very, very subtle SAS on the side of the aircraft. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. 2 GPUs, because that's how many we need. It does have a GPU connection on the left and right hand sides. Looks like the cargo unloading is finished. Okay, and yeah, still got another 60 or so passengers to go. I think at that point we're fine to shut down the APU. Nobody's going to get too cold in that time. Yep, APU gen's off, APU bleeds off, and it's spinning down. Very sleek, very modern. Oh, it does this kind of, yeah, longer spin down for the APU. That's good. And we still have 10 tons of fuel on board. We only used 30 kilos of APU fuel.
Do you want to deboard crew?
Yes.
Crew deboarding starting.
Okay, that's the passengers all off. The flight is concluded. And this would be a pretty standard turnaround configuration. We just leave the aircraft like this. Strobes are off, beacons are off, logo light and nav are on. Wing, landing, nose all off. Seatbelt signs off. We can turn all of these off actually just now. And yeah, nothing else to do really. ADSB traffic is on. I think that's always on. I don't think we need to turn that off. Let's have a look. Actually, specifically says ADSB traffic is off. So I don't know why it says here it's on, and down here it says it's off. But anyway, whatever. Whatever. Pretty good though. I'm very, very happy with that. Since they fixed those bugs, it's running much better. That's the APU shutdown now. So, yeah, we could leave the aircraft now. It's good to go. Yeah, all secured here at Stockholm Arlanda. So, thank you very much for watching, chat. I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's quite a long stream. I'm sure it's not everybody's idea of a bit of fun, but it should give you an idea of what this aircraft is like to operate. This was in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and it's the iniBuilds A350. In this case, we were flying the Dash 900 under Scandinavian colours, and we went from Edinburgh to Stockholm Arlanda. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta!